The Battle of the Silver Helmets took place on August 12, 1914, in and near the small town of Halen. It was the last big fight between cavalry divisions in Western Europe and the only Belgian victory without Allied help during the First World War against the German army. The battlefield is nowadays as quiet as it was on the 12th of August before the start of the battle.
Hi there, I'm Kaat from Steps by Kaatje and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm out for the June challenge of the Stealth Camping Alliance, which is a military challenge. And so I'm gonna start this day by doing a bike tour, and I'll be going from one village to the other and looking for some memorials, some war memorials, because every village here lost soldiers in the First World War, in the Second World War, and so they all have a little place next to the church or the graveyard where you can go and see them. So I wanted to start this video right here in the village where I live, but they were working on it, so yeah, I'm a little bit further down the road already, and so I'll be continuing on. And then I'll end this bike tour at a spot where I want to go stealth camping, but I'll tell you all about that a little bit later in this video. But for now, look, I have Poofy with me, and he's here in his favorite spot. Hi! Yes, that's where he spent most of his days when we were cycling to Santiago de Compostela, across Europe, Belgium, France, Spain. Yeah, that was a great trip. Yeah! So he knows the ropes. But for now, I'm gonna hop on my bike. I won't be filming much, but I'm gonna show you all the memorials in the different villages. I cycled a bit more than 50 kilometers to get here. I saw quite a few memorials on the way, but where I want to do my stealth camp is right here in Halen. That's where we had this big battle on August 12, 1914, between the Germans and the Belgians. And it was really a really big battle with a lot of people lost their lives. And this over here is a little museum. So that's where I want to start with, because now the door is closed, but it's supposed to be open until 5, so I have still half an hour left. So I'm going to check next door, see if I can get in, and we can go and take a look. So yeah, come on. Welcome to the Museum of the Battle of the Silver Helmets. As you can see here, there is the battlefield right there. And on that side over there, you have all the Belgian uniforms, and on that side you have all the German uniforms, and there is an audio tour that will help you and will tell you a little bit of stories about this battle and how it all went. So the battle on the Belgian side was fought by some cavalry, but also some cyclists, and you know, they had a foldable bike. See? You could fold it right here. So yeah, and they would carry it on their back. Amazing, isn't it? And then over there we have the Germans with the silver helmets. Look how amazing they are. And with the audio guide you get an explanation about this battlefield. So the Germans came from that way over there. They came this way. Those are the yellow stripes, that's what they did. And And then on that side, on the hills, you have the Belgians with the orange signs up there. So yeah, it's nice to see it this way.
August 12, 1914 was a really hot day, and this battle is really important because it's about the last battle of this kind with cavalry, with cyclists, and really fought man through man. It was really like the old-fashioned way that the fights were done. And also important, it's the last win of the Belgians here, because they didn't have any help from the Allies, so they won it on their own account, which is really good.
Big hero of this battle is General de Witt. So yes, was really an interesting visit to the museum. I learned a lot about this battle, and so now I'm gonna take my bike again and I'm gonna show you some other spots around here that were part of the battle, that were really the battlefield. So come on, we'll go and take a look, and then we'll find a spot to sleep, of course, somewhere. This is the memorial for the German soldiers. There used to be a graveyard here. They buried 111 soldiers, German soldiers, right here. But in 1959, they decided that all Germans should be together, so they dig them up and they were put in another cemetery, Langemark or Watzlow. So they're not here anymore, but this still stays here as a remembrance of the battlefield, which is, by the way, just behind me. It also looks like an option for a stealth camp, because I don't think many people come out here, especially not at night. But there are two other spots I want to go to tonight before I go to sleep anyway, so yeah, we'll do that first and then decide where I'm going to sleep. It's all in the same area here, all at the battlefield. This is a memorial especially for the soldiers on a bike. I didn't even know there were cyclists involved in the war, that there were soldiers with bikes, even foldable bikes. I didn't know that, so I thought that was interesting to know. And yes, they have their special memoriam right here. For dinner tonight, I'm using this ration, the combat ration of the French army. And I'm having tortellini pure buff. Sounds good. But first, I want to have some soup, and I hope that this is gonna work to cook something on, because it's the only thing I have. We'll see. I really had a hard time getting the fire started with the wind and all that. So yeah, when the soup is ready, I'm gonna put on my dinner, so that way it can keep on going. Curious. Okay, gonna see if it's doable yet. It's a tortellini. It's a bit warm. Cheers. These helmets over there, they are more like a art project. It's here, down here, there is an area where then when there is too much water, there can be water that stays out here, and then they put in the helmets like an art project, so that way it's not lost. All those helmets do look different. I like this one, for example. They're all nice. It's good to walk around here a little bit. I have been thinking about stealth camping here, but yeah, I've had dinner here and quite a few people came by and walked around here, so yeah, I don't think this is going to be a good spot. So I have one more place to go to, which I want to check out, but I might go back to the first spot that I had there, the German memorial, and I might go and camp there. But yeah, let's check out the last one. Come on. This is the Belgian Military Cemetery here in Halen. I think about 125 Belgians are buried here, and they all died August 12th, 1914. Most of them have names, but some of them are unknown. This military challenge 2024 was set by Sue B 860, and I think it's a good thing that you stand still with all the people that fought for us, for our freedom, who died for it. Yeah, it's a good one. And of course, we need to do a stealth camp. I had been thinking about sleeping maybe here somewhere, but I think I'll be more comfortable on the first one that I saw. So I'm going back there and set up my tent. I had a feeling nobody was around there, so yeah. Here it's more crowded. I have pitched my tent, but I have to keep a low profile because I've seen some people walking by over there walking their dogs, so I better not be spotted. But if I stay down here, nobody will see me. I'm walking out here where I saw some people with dogs earlier to check if you could maybe see my bike, but you see where I'm at, but no, definitely no bike, nothing, no tent, nothing. So I'm in a safe spot. I'll have a good night. I'm quite happy I didn't have to wait to pitch my tent until it was dark. This is way better, especially it's almost the shortest day of the year, so it would have been a really short night. It still will be a short night, but it will be doable. So yeah.
Poofy and we are ready to go to sleep. Yeah. I think we will be doing alright. It's almost getting dark, so yeah, we'll be able to sleep now. Oh yeah, I think so too. Now, if you're wondering why this battle was called the Battle of the Silver Helmets, well, that's because of the helmets that the Germans were wearing. And you know, there were a lot of dead people, soldiers laying around the next day, and their helmets in the sun, they were shining and they looked like they were silver. So that's why they called it the Battle of the Silver Helmets. Yeah. So, and now I definitely have to go to sleep and try not to dream about silver helmets. Oh yeah. Good night. Good night.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm half dressed, but still in my sleeping bag. I'm quite comfortable out here. It's already 7 o'clock, which is quite late for a stealth camp. Well, at this time of the year when it's already light for more than 2 hours. But yeah, I feel really comfortable here, so yeah, I'm in no hurry to go anywhere. So I think I will be having breakfast in bed. Sounds good, doesn't it? Oh yeah. But before having breakfast, I do want to do a little shout out. I usually do that when I do a Stealth Camping Alliance video, and I want to do a shout out to Hammock Mountain, and that's because we almost met up at Trail Days in Virginia in May. It was really sad that we didn't know that we were there, both of us, because I think we missed each other just by an inch, like they say, because he even had some footage where I was in the back filming. So yeah, crazy. But yeah, that's how it goes. And so maybe next time, if I ever make it back out there, I'll definitely let you know. Right? So let's have breakfast. I'm still on my army diet, and I have muesli
chocolate muesli. It's okay. And my tea is just about ready as well. Don't like it too strong. So yeah, breakfast in bed. Love it. I'm all packed up, ready to go, and I guess this was it for the July challenge, the military challenge 2024 for the Stealth Camping Alliance. I've really found a neat spot to camp. Yeah, I didn't expect it, so it was really nice. I really had the time to camp, which is also very nice because stealth camping is often being late, going out early. Well, it's 8:30 in the morning and I'm still here, and it has been light for 3.5 hours, maybe even 4. So yeah, so I think I did pretty good. Of course, leave no trace, and I'm still, let me show you, in the middle of the battlefield, because if you can see the farm over there, that's where they really fought for, and yeah, that was really the middle of the battlefield, so an important spot for sure. I'm gonna leave you here. I have 25 kilometers to go on my bike back home, and then yeah, that will be the end of my adventure. But I'm sure to see you on the next one. Okay? Bye! Oh, just a second.